Hi, welcome back to Star Studio V. Girls, this year's theme for Miss World Malaysia 2009 is beauty and power.
Beauty and power.
Beauty and power. Okay. Now they were saying that
beauty is
power.
Beauty is power.
Beauty is power.
Yeah.
Okay.
So beauty and it's two qualities actually, beauty and power. So they say in the past, two great women around the world, Nefertiti and Cleopatra, they brought down kingdoms and men to their feet. Okay, so how can these two qualities now serve and blend well? What's your take on that, Lina?
Put me in the hot seat.
Beauty is power.
I mean, it's an old cliche that beauty from within is more important than beauty without, but it's a cliche for a reason because it's true, You can see a beautiful woman and you can appreciate her beauty from the outside, but if when she speaks, she just comes out with something that's completely ugly, well, you're going to turn away, right?
Yeah, true.
But if you can be captivated by somebody's personality or interested in what they have to say, you're going to spend a lot more time being with that person, and you're going to find them so much more beautiful than you would just through a few seconds of what somebody looks like. So I think that's where beauty comes in, and with power to me is about being empowered as a woman. Women, we have such power within us, that we just don't, it's untapped power, and being able to reach in and use that as our power, not to overpower others, but to empower ourselves, is something that makes other people actually feel good to be around. And that's very different to wanting to use your beauty as a powerful weapon,
to stand on someone.
to overpower somebody. It's at the end of the day, it's about making yourself feel good. When you feel good, everyone around you feels good, and you don't need to make other people feel less than to make yourself feel better. So that's my take on it.
using these two qualities then, using this beauty and power, what would you advise the girls? How would they, because they tend to, definitely, young, the generation now is taking part, they're young and everything. They literally take it beauty and power. Power means, the dominating part, being the dominance and all that. So what would you advise them, Yasmin?
If you just take beauty as power, you could look at it very negatively.
Exactly.
But you would use your beauty, to
because
throw
you see,
around and
Nefertiti and Cleopatra, they used it for a personal interest, so.
But not forgetting, there obviously was some brains behind it,
obviously.
So we can't just say beautiful women. They were smart, they were manipulative, you got to give them that. They had a lot of other qualities to them.
Yeah.
So, of course, beauty may get your foot in the door, but to get the rest of your body in the door, you need a lot of other attributes.
And longevity. You're
yeah.
going to think about longevity, and I think, if you're going to use it in the wrong way, in the negative way, as Yasmin was saying, it's not going to get you very far. People see through it.
And I think it's very easy to portray it negatively. That's like your very first question about looking at women as objects and things like that. That ties in as well, I don't think beauty is power. I don't think in this day and age that just because a woman is beautiful, she's immediately going to be automatically respected and honored. And no, I don't think so. I think now you have to prove your worth.
Definitely.
And
sometimes it can be negative. People tend to look at beautiful women like, oh, well, she's going to be stupid, or she's going to have nothing good to say, or and people can read you wrongly as in a negative way before you even step in the door. So it actually means nothing.
That's why at the end of the day, the attitude is the most important thing. If you exude that, then you don't have to use your beauty. It's a plus point to be beautiful, but you don't have to use that solely to be powerful.
And I think integrating that back to what we were saying earlier about the pageants, when you go and compete with 105 beautiful women, it doesn't mean anything. That's a perfect example of where beauty holds no power.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, it's everyone else.
Yeah, it's all about your personality and what makes you different from the inside.
And I think a lot of the time we're judged based on how you look. You're judged based on that, and a lot of the time people judge you negatively. So it's also working to reestablish who you are and to come out
and
shining.
No,
this is actually who I am,
and that's stronger than your judgments that you've had of me of what I look like.
And to do that, it takes a lot of hard work. You have to essentially prove
yourself.
Prove yourself. Not that you want to others, but
if you're convinced, then other people will be convinced.
And I think if you believe beauty is power, it's not going to get you very far. You know, I think it's going to be your downfall. You cannot believe that beauty is power. It's got to
Because
be
your beauty
much
will
more
go
than
one
that.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, let's not go there.
Why? Oh, still very beautiful one.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Hey girls, coming to beauty again, something more, mundane. Which part of yourself you think, is the most beautiful? Elaine.
What kind of question is that?
Well, Elaine, I've always said.
Yeah.
My red fingernails? No, I'm just joking. I don't know. I mean, I personally don't have enough, what's that word?
Confidence.
No. I wouldn't say, I think of myself as so beautiful, whatever, but I like what I see, and, it's, at the end of the day, it's about feeling good.
So what do you see that you like? See, it's like, end of the day, it's about confidence.
I like
now.
how, I don't know, well, I like how I make other people around me comfortable, things like that. My demeanor, I'm not arrogant, right? Things like that. I mean, I don't want to go into the whole physical aspect.
It's
a terrible question.
No, but it could be anything, So,
No, but I think, I have good days, I have bad days. I have days when I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh God, I feel bloated today, I feel this, I feel that. And then you have days where you look at yourself in the mirror, as Elaine said, and you're happy with what you see,
Oh my God, I'm fine today. And if you don't say it to yourself, that's my belief, okay? If you don't say it to yourself, nobody else is going to. So you better tell yourself, that you look good.
Deborah, but how about you? What do you think, something that you like about yourself?
Well, I've had days when I feel good. I'm sort of dressed up a little bit.
Great
and I'm sort
hair
of,
day.
Yeah, it's a great hair day, and I'm walking out, and I feel good, and I somehow exude it, and people look at you, and you can, you just have like a little, skip in your step, and that's what it's about. It's that kind of energy you have within you.
Can I make confession now? The reason I call all four of you, because there's one thing that I like about all four of you, is your bright, chirpy, being here with you guys, it lightens up the whole
Positive energy.
positive
Thank you.
energy. See that is something that is beautiful about you guys, and that's the why reason I called you guys here.
So it's our hearts.
Beautiful.
It's our hearts.
I suppose
personality.
It doesn't have to be always the physical. That's why I wanted to find out what would you answer if I asked you such a question, because I bet this kind of questions would be asked at the pageant to find out what actually you're going to answer.
Yeah.
If you can say, my nails, my hair, my this, my that, and okay.
Yeah, like Elaine said, those things you can have a good day and a bad day about all of those things, but at the end of the day, it's it's what's on the inside that matters, and that you feel good about that. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you exude.
Yeah.
Okay, take a short break. We'll be right back.
This guy's arm's gonna fall off.
Yeah, I'm so distracted by this.